get there as soon as possible. So I was like, oh, like I need to know now. I think I'm gonna start applying for my driver's test right now as soon as possible. And I was like, I need to get there because like they had classes every Tuesday. So I was like, they're starting already, and I'm like, I'm gonna miss them. And so that was like a humongous need to get there. Then I learned about the Caltrain. That was awesome. And so then like that pushed off my driving, so I still don't know how to drive yet. So that's getting there. Thank you, Caltrain and public transportation. And once I got to Alive and Free, I was there for I think a while. Then I met the Dr. Harrisons, and it was just me getting to class, and they were in the corner, and I just introduced myself, and they told me about LIFTT, the Leaders, Innovators, and Forward Thinkers of Tomorrow. And I was really interested, and I didn't really know too much about it, and they told me about the internship. So I applied, and after my first year at LIFTT, it was really interesting because I got to know like a different perspective. Like for SAHE, our mission is to promote higher education among immigrant students regardless of their legal status, through activism, advocacy, community involvement, peer support, and leadership development. And I just got really interested in getting students into higher education. So I went to schools and I told them everything they needed to get into higher education. And then this year has been really transformative since it was my second time as their intern for the Collegiate Intern for LIFTT Inc. And I started mixing like higher education and STEM. And I started really loving like how to get students from higher education and get them into science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And I had a course called, it was Introduction to Engineering. I was talking to this student who was doing our CAD for like our project, and he was just getting everything together, and I was like, whoa, you're really good at this. And he told me, yeah, my dad's an engineer. I work on his workshop every day. He's already graduated, and like I think he had a PhD, so I'm really used to doing this. I'm like, wow. My parents really didn't really teach me all of this. It's just been me learning along the way. He had that early exposure at a young age. And so I started really realizing, whoa, the impact that LIFTT really does to young people. Like teaching them at a young age the science, technology, and engineering, or like what they want to do in the future, was like what it clicked on me. Like the importance of what LIFTT did to the young people. And from there on, I just started advocating when I went to outreach, the importance of getting students higher education, getting into engineering. And this, a few months ago, I finally came up with my mission statement. I could be going with organizations' mission statements, but I finally made one for my own. My own mission statement is to continue promoting higher education among underrepresented groups in my community, while advocating for more students to pursue a career in STEM. So I started mixing both of those together, and I have to really thank LIFTT Inc. for telling me the importance of getting students interested in STEM at a young age, because it's what I want to do for the rest of my life, getting students interested in STEM. And I really have to thank everyone here, because everyone was really nice to me, and it was like, I was nervous coming, like, the students and everything. I was like, oh, can I lead and facilitate like a workshop? And little by little, I started getting really used to it, and I started really enjoying everything. And like some of my classes started transitioning, like when we did an electric motor, and I started learning it in class. I'm like, oh, I did that. I remember I did that, and I told these students all about it. And I have to thank LIFTT Inc. for just for putting like a permanent footprint in my life, which I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone.
You're welcome.